If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, and it's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Okay, so I think this thing is recording. I'm not sure. I guess I'll find out when I get ready to tap that button and listen and see if my stupid Apple phone registered the recording and if my stupid app and the developers that made it, didn't screw up the coding and the systems for making it flow and record just great and dandy, because I absolutely hate repeating myself, and I hate having to start all over, and I hate wasting my time. But you know what I like to do? I like to talk to myself, and I like to have a good time, and I don't care about nothing. And guess who I got that from? I'm not gonna tell you their name, but it's the Queen. And the Queen is answering questions on quality on Quora. So if anybody has a question that they need answered about science, about life, about careers, about anything that could potentially lead to an educational growth experience for the mind, go ahead and submit your questions on Quora. I will try to put it in the description if I remember, if I even take the time to even listen to this recording, because I don't like to edit my work. And I need stuff to be as easy as possible for me, and I need to get paid for every single breath and step and activity that I do. And that is the mindset of a business owner. Okay, let me tell you, you guys don't even know how simple it is. You want to get paid just to think? I'll show you how to do that. You want to get paid how to, just to walk? I'll show you how to do that. You want to get paid just to write? I'll show you how to do that. You want to get paid just to take pictures? I can show you how to do that. And you want to get paid, let's see, what do you guys like to do? To drink and party? Oh, there's so many people that get paid to do that. Let's see. And why is it so easy, but not easy for others? Oh, it's because they're ignorant. The people just think that things are just handed to them and that all they have to do is ask for it and they just receive it. That is not how life works. And there is so much value added and skills and knowledge given to a person that puts in the work. So for all you people out there thinking that you can just obtain things for no effort, you have to put in work. And even if you're begging, you're still working. So keep that in mind. You're going to have to beg harder and study psychology and behaviors and manipulation. You might as well start a business if you're going to go that far. But hey, just make it easy for yourself. But if you're just dumb and you have no options and you're just using your image, hey, at least you're using your resources and what you know is better than, some other people. But at the same time, there is an opportunity for growth, and we are offering it in our internship program. So we have our internship program available. Ideally, we want to try to get writers in as soon as possible, because the ability to communicate is so powerful, and we do a lot more effective communication in regards to obtaining resources and monetary values with our writing and our visual images. people are very motivated by what they see with their eyes and their vision. Without their eyesight, their whole life experience changes. So, if anybody out there can understand or relate, please let me know. And if you can't, just know this. There are so many people that will make a decision, that will make a behavior, and it'll just be motivated just off of the appearance and what they see. You know, a person could look like they're aggressive. A person can look like they're not intelligent. A person can look like they're a dumbass. Sorry, this was the no cussing show. But I accidentally said it. So anyways, that's how much I don't care. Me getting demonetized, I don't care, because the whole purpose of this is to provide an educational experience for my outlet and the people that actually listen to me, which is just about everybody. So once we get past the looks and the assumed perception of what a person is based off of what they sound like, or what you think or imagine in your head is going on, that's not really going on, because you have a very limited idea of what the person is experiencing. And even if you did talk with a person and communicate with them, the thing about communication is that it's very limited. You're not able to exchange all of the thoughts that you are experiencing, and you're not able to relay it exactly the way that you are thinking about it. And that is something that is very interesting about our plant world in the study of allelopathy. If anybody knows what that is, go ahead and submit some information. Let me know. And also, I just want to know, why is it that you guys harass me all day long on social media, asking for pictures, asking for response, wanting video calls, but you can't send in a message to an educational platform to provide feedback or suggestions or experiences or relate or promote your stuff? Come on. Seriously, I gotta really give you $1 million just for you to pay attention to what's right in front of you. It's really sad. But that's your loss, not mine. And the only thing I'm losing is time, and I got a whole lot of time because I am very, very, very young for the experiences that I've encountered in my life, being born directly into a family that's connected with the highest form of government there is, and then also being, having that constant communication with people that are your idols, that have money, that look all fancy and put it on their little facade, just sitting back as a kid and just observing and witnessing all those things occur as they pretend like they like each other and make up fake stories to try to pursue or try to keep up with their image and things like that. But I went off on a tangent, and I didn't come here to complain or discuss anything about you guys. I just came here to let you guys know an update on what's been going on in the uprise of nature. So we're getting kind of long on this recording. I kind of wanted to condense it to maybe 5 minutes, but we're over, so we're actually gonna go up to 15. This is gonna be a long one, but the future ones, I think maybe 10 minutes will be good, because I don't want to commit too much time into this. And it's really important that when you are working on a project that you have a realistic schedule of how much time is going to be involved to perform certain actions, and you need to outline and get yourself organized. So one good way to get yourself organized is by downloading the Notion app. This is very universal. You just have to play around with it. I'm not going to go into all the details. Take my word for it. Download it. I might put a link the description, so check for it. And if I don't, remind me, send me a message, and I'll go update it, and I'll go add it. So this applies to everybody, okay? And if you want to get paid just to talk and do what I do, which is waste my time, really, and talking to ignorant people that just steal my ideas and try to, like, go do it themselves, but they don't have what I have, okay? You can't just look at something and think that you have the skills to be able to perform and portray and deliver in an organic way. It just doesn't happen. Be you, be yourself, and join my internship, and I will show you how to get paid to be yourself. Okay? All right, so anyways, next thing. So in organization, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about organizing and organization, okay? So that is one reason you need to be organized if you're gonna run an organization. Okay, so another app is called Todoist, and I think it's pretty cool. It's like an app that allows you to basically create tasks in the form of projects. So you can have separate projects for managing different tasks, and then once you create tasks, you can create subtasks and put in due dates and reminders, and you'll receive alerts and notifications. It's synchronized with your calendar. You can work with a team. It's compatible with Slack. It gives you rewards for like completing your task. You can redeem some points and some benefits. You can share it with social media. You can join our group, and I can show you how it works, and you can learn how organization of your thoughts and ideas in one central place is extremely effective, especially when you want to use concepts like Six Sigma or Lean or, reorganizational structures to make things, less, to perform with less waste, sustain our resources. That was the big idea and the message behind that. And so essentially what you do is you write down and you categorize everything into an outline. So you start off with your project, which is your overall mission, idea of what you're working on. And then within that project, you want to list separate categories for the platforms that are involved within this project. So if you are going to be working on Google, then you're going to have a section for Google. And then if you're going to be doing work on Pinterest, you're going to have a section for Pinterest, and then WordPress and Notion and Canva and everybody else that's involved, every platform, every software developer, every person, because you're going to have to find a creative solution for not only producing the content, but taking their money from the content that you're producing it on, that platform. So you're going to have to find a way to generate money off that platform. So most of the time it's going to be with the drive of the traffic. So they say, hey, you increase our Alexa rank by, bringing this amount of people to our website. So we're going to go ahead and pay you. We're going to put you on payroll, and we're going to give you an incentive, and we're going to affiliate this and affiliate that and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, whenever you get into affiliate marketing and owning a business and discovering how Google works, which we already knew how Google works. We've been Googling since it came out. They had computer class teaching us how to use computers and then giving us Apple devices so that way we can use iChat and communicate, and all that stuff is old. Like, we've been doing this for a long time. You guys are late. We're just waiting for the old timers to catch up to us. Kids, gamers, software developers, people who've been on these screens for a long time, hurting their eyes, just to finally realize that, the reason my eyes are hurting is because of the light spectrum, and maybe I should change that setting on my phone. Okay, so there you go. A solution to another life problem. All right, so we are going to go into our basic thing. All right, so we talked about Kiora. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? I'm going through my notes right now because, I like to do this raw and unfiltered. I don't like to have a script because it takes time to write a script. You have to sit and think about it. You have to sit and, type it all, and then you have to go back and revise it and then study. And no, I'm not going to write all day for something that I can just, roll off the tip of my tongue, and then you guys just decipher and figure it out, because you came here to learn something, not to be given an answer right away to a solution. So you do have to somewhat think. And if you even are on the internet and made it to this podcast in the first place, you have to have at least some type of desire to obtain knowledge or information. So you might as well just, commit to the whole program and send me a message, notify me on some sort of way. I'm available everywhere for every audience, on every form, in every which way. So I'm not going to waste my time going through all the different people and blasting out their names, but I did want to mention Sprout is a really good podcasting outlet. You can definitely set up an account with them. I set up an account with them, and I did run into a little bit of an issue because I didn't exactly know how to set it up, because immediately I'm one of those tinker engineer type people, because that's how I was designed, and I essentially figure out how things work, and that's how I learned throughout life. Growing without parenting, without, being ostracized and all that crap. I had to learn everything on my own, which is a very important tool and life lesson and skill to obtain. It's the ability to learn on your own, and the ability to do things on your own, and the ability to love yourself and believe that you are number one. So if you are number one, go ahead and sign up for one of our Chimp challenges. It's available on the MailChimp website. Shout out to MailChimp, okay? They are the inspiration behind the Chimp and the Chimp challenges. And also, they just happen to have that C in their name, and then we wanted to do challenges, so we went ahead and compiled a list of everybody else's challenges to support them, because they're supporting our mission to drive people into supporting themselves, loving themselves in their career, and developing a growth mindset. And our services, our secret services, are available on social media. So if you wanted to check out Facebook, Instagram, and set up a appointment for one of our services, maybe try it out, you can send me a message. We can test it out if you want. I'll probably just stop by and give you some free tips or information and guides and stuff. I do everything for free anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So hold on. Okay, so I got interrupted and I went off on the tangent anyways. So I just wanted to say that the secret to, or actually it's not really a secret, the hint for today is to support others. By supporting others, you are supporting yourself. Okay? So one good way to support others is by visiting my link tree. I have everything outlined on there with links dedicating to leading you into opportunities to support and also receive support back. So it just depends on the type of support that you're looking for. If you're just looking for money, you have to understand that money's not real, and that we're going to have to define your desires and your interests a little bit more than that. What do you need the money for? Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, well, let's get you some food. let's get you a sustainable way of producing food and receiving food in a constant, continuous basis so that you can manage and continue to provide for society. Let's get you an opportunity where you can select and have the choice on what food you want, when you want, whenever you want, without having to drop a dime. Okay, let's get a solution. All right, so that's one thing. And then another thing is, so we didn't get a chance to finish talking about Sprout. So Sprout is really awesome because they teach you how to do this podcasting thing in a professional way, because I'm not doing it professional at all. I'm bad energy. I just go off the rail with whatever my thoughts and whatever triggers within my perspective and vision and all that stuff. My senses end up leading the thought process and motivating thought. So that's one thing about businesses and marketing. Marketing lesson is if you can control a person's senses and focus on that and how they think, then you will have a better understanding of how to get their attention and interest. And then once you get them interested, you have to deliver quality and you have to believe in your product in order for it to succeed and for it to be of value to somebody else. So check out Sprout. They'll teach you everything you need to know. Check out Notion while you're checking out Sprout, because they offer a playbook on podcasting, which I also offer a playbook on podcasting as well. So either way, go support. You can get their template. You can use mine. I will try to have it in the description. I'm saying that a lot for a lot of things, so I'm probably not going to have it in the description, just a warning. So you're going to have to be proactive and figure it out on your own. And then we just went off again. Dang it. This is an annoying part. So we're opening up drives for raising funds for different organizations, charitable activities. So shout out or be on the lookout for that. We're going to try to drive more funds to support charity, communities, and missions and things like that. The real people, the people on Facebook, the people on LinkedIn, the people on social media that are begging for money on Tumblr and pretending like they're so poor and so this stupid story. And we're going to give them some money, okay? Let's go ahead and give them some money. So we're going to do that. So pay attention to the drives. And then I did mention the Todoist app. That's a good way of organizing and planning. And then what you want to do, and here's the trick to success. After you get organized, you want to take your ideas and streamline. That is the key to organizational success and process elimination and being able to manage a heavy caseload. You want to take two ideas and then find a way to bring them together. So I'm going to post a picture on two platforms. How can I streamline the platforms to where the picture that I post matches both platforms? That is the concept of Streamline. How can I post something using Hootsuite, for example, and then it get posted on LinkedIn and Twitter and have it relate to my mission, what I'm trying to get across, and be appropriate for the audience on both of those platforms at the same time. That is how you streamline. Download Todoist, and I will be back next week for another free message and opportunity for growth on the discussion. Goodbye.